Hello, my name is Dan,
And I'm Greg.
and this is the LFCCast. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello. Today's video is our afterthoughts after the match of Liverpool versus Tottenham, or should we say Tottenham versus Liverpool because we were away, and it was 3-0 to Liverpool!
Hooray!
Woohoo!
What a game, Dan. What a game.
Very good game, Greg. Really
Amazing.
enjoyed watching it. And I just want to say quickly is that Greg had the luxury of watching it on a big, massive TV screen.
I did indeed.
And I had the not so luxury of watching it on me phone.
How,
Watching it on me phone.
what size screen's your phone, Dan?
It's a Nokia 3210, Greg.
Nasty.
So it was like watching Snake. It's like watching sensible soccer.
What a game.
What a game, mate. So, what's your thoughts, Greg? What are your overall opinions?
I thought we were brilliant, and what I loved was that it was a whole team that were brilliant. It wasn't just one standout player. There's a lot of talk about Balotelli before the game,
Yeah.
and once the game started, he didn't steal the limelight. He played well, like the rest of the team played well.
I certainly agree, mate. I think that every single player on that pitch had a good game or an excellent game. And I think that we pressed together. I think that we passed well together. I think the chances we just had Tottenham on the back foot. He didn't know what to do. And what's his name? Pochettino, the manager.
Yep.
I think they'll do well with him. I think he's a good manager, but I just don't think he had an answer to our attacking prowess in that game.
No, and that's what I liked our attacking. Especially, I know it's a completely different team, but after we played City
Yeah.
last week, I was a bit worried that it's going to take us a few games to get that
Yeah.
deadly attacking
Yeah.
thing that we had last season. But
We
we
got
were
it back.
good again. Yeah,
New players and with the same attacking philosophy. And it's Brendan Rodgers who needs to be praised for this because it's his philosophy, it's his style of play that he's drumming into all these players.
yeah.
And it's paying off. It's paying off, Greg.
And people were talking about, is he going to play two up front, Balotelli and Sturridge, and he did. And how do you think they did up front?
I thought that Balotelli, apart from missing a couple of chances, had a really good game. I think that he worked as a team player as well, which is, I was saying earlier to you, Greg, wasn't I, that Balotelli was uncharacteristically bad at shooting and also uncharacteristically brilliant as a team player and setting up team, momentum and that. So it's a different side of Balotelli and maybe a more mature side of Balotelli.
Yeah, and hopefully one we're going to see a lot more going forward now.
I hope so. And I thought that Sturridge as well, I thought that he had a good game. He had a couple of chances. But obviously didn't get a goal either. He set up the goal, which was great, and his run down the right was great as well, setting up Henderson, in turn setting up Sterling. And I just thought that as a team, sometimes when your strikers aren't scoring, you need goals from some different positions, and this is starting to happen, which I'm glad to see. Sterling,
The little man. Little man, he's amazing, isn't he?
The little man getting a goal for us. Moreno from defence getting a goal for us. Gerrard, albeit a penalty, but from midfield.
What do you think about the penalty? Do you think it was soft or...?
It was soft, if I'm honest with you.
It was.
I love Liverpool and I'll always say, oh yeah, it was a penalty, but it wasn't a penalty, was it, Greg? It was. Do you know what? He pulled his arm and he's felt his arm go and he just fell on the floor.
There was contact, the defender shouldn't be doing it. I know it didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't much when you watch the replay, but
yeah,
defenders shouldn't be doing that.
It's gone down, touched him, pulled his arm. It's a penalty.
Yeah,
easy. Balotelli, I thought was going to take the penalty because he's like the penalty taker for Man City, wasn't he? And
yeah, well, he did ask for it apparently. Roger said so. He did ask for the pen.
Oh, did he?
Gerrard said no, and he was taking it.
Yeah, because Gerrard takes our penalties, doesn't he? And it's interesting that because going forward, who will take them? Will it still be Gerrard, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it will be, yeah. That's his 43rd pen that he scored for Liverpool, which he's our leading pen scorer now after Jan Moby. So
you always feel like Gerrard's going to score, don't you?
Yeah.
When it comes to a penalty. I know he's missed a couple, but I'm always confident it's going in with Gerrard.
Yeah, and he's the captain, so I think he will carry on taking them.
Cool.
Gave us free kicks up, didn't he, to Suarez? But we've got that now. Where the free kick's going to come from?
Balotelli.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Balotelli's free kicks are outstanding. I actually think his penalties are as good, if not better, than Gerrard's. I mean, again, Balotelli's record of penalties is like near 100%.
Yeah.
I think he's like missed one penalty in his career against Pepe Reina of all people. Yeah. But okay, so who was your worst performer on the game?
Well, I thought everyone played well, and I feel a bit harsh saying this, but I'm going to have to say Sacco, because, Dan, he woodies me when he gets the ball.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, please just pass it to someone's feet, just pass it on now.
Just get it to someone else.
Yeah, and I'm scared when he gets the ball. He doesn't look comfortable on the ball, and he is good at tackling. He's, and he did some great things in the game. It's just that worry when he gets the ball, and there was a couple of loose passes as well.
I suppose worst is a harsh thing to say, isn't it?
It is, yeah. In that type of game, yeah. We played so well.
Yeah, even Sacco.
Yeah, even Sacco.
Yeah, my worst player on the pitch. You'll be surprised at this, but it was Sterling.
Sterling. I was going to try and think of a joke then, but nothing came.
It's a joke that I said Sterling in the first place because he was the best player probably. But I can go with that, Greg. I think Sacco was good, but he wasn't as good as everyone else for the same reasons, really. Which brings us on, and I think you already know my answer. Who's the best player?
Well, I'm going to go for Sterling. And, it's so close between him and Alberto Moreno, but because he was awesome as well. He was. What a player he's going to be for us.
What a player!
Strong, aggressive, fast.
Yeah, I agree.
Great goal, but I'm just going to stick with Sterling for his all-round game. He's terrifying defences at the moment.
Do you know if Sterling scored that chance at the end of the game where he took on like 4 players in defence, and then ballooned it? Well, not even ballooned it, just rolled it. Rolled it to the keeper.
Oh, an amazing dribble.
If he put that in, that would have been a contender for goal of the month. Even, you know what I mean? Just that run through the whole defence. Couldn't touch him.
No, absolutely brilliant.
But alas, he didn't score it. So
I can't remember what Roger said after the game, but he cracked a little joke about
it. He said he took on the whole team like Ricky Valor or something like that. His name Ricky Valor or something like that. And he said, but he finished it like Ricky Gervais. Which, to be fair, it's not that funny because I've seen Ricky Gervais finish and he's class.
Finish what? His stand up or something?
No, I've played footy with him.
Oh, right, okay.
No, so I can agree with that again, Greg. That I think that Sterling probably deserved man of the match, but Moreno again, he's there with both of them for me. If I could split the man of the match, I would, because I thought that Moreno was just outstanding to make that tackle in the middle of the field, and not just to pass it to someone or just get rid and go back to defending. He just ran the whole pitch, mate.
The speed of him as well.
Yeah, Tottenham just didn't know what to do because they didn't know whether to keep Mark and Sturridge and Sterling and all that or run towards him. So they just kind of left him.
I know, he's just fantastic.
Do you know I mentioned that I was watching it on my phone?
Yeah, did he run off the phone because he was that quick and you had to sort of catch up with it?
No, actually, that would have been funny. If it did happen, that would have freaked me out for one. But I actually thought when the tackle was made in midfield, I went, oh my God, Henderson? Henderson's fast. I thought it was Henderson for the whole run. And then as he put it in, I went, Henderson! And put my hand up and looked at one of my mates and was like, Henderson. And then I looked down, it was Moreno celebrating.
Yeah. Henderson doesn't really play at left back, does he?
No, that was the biggest giveaway for me. Henderson! Henderson's just running behind celebrating. He's like, okay, then it wasn't Henderson. Okay, so what are your final thoughts on it, Greg?
I just hope we're going to carry on playing like that. We've got a a lot of other players in the squad now. Is he going to rotate them, Dan? What's he going to do?
He's going to have to, Greg. He's going to have to because he's got that many players: Lallana, Coutinho, Lambert, Markovic, Chan, Manquillo, Johnson, Enrique. Even the players who still play for it. Not the new players. So they've all got to fit in. But again, we've got a lot of cups to be in this season. We've got Champions League games, we've got the league games, so I think he'll be all right with that.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. There's been times before when we've rotated players and fans haven't been happy, but we've got that many good players now. I'm looking forward to seeing different players play.
Yeah, I agree.
So
it's exciting, isn't it? Exciting time to be a Liverpool fan.
It's very exciting, yeah.
Well, that's great news, and my final thoughts on it is that I was really happy with the game. I thought Johnson played terribly. Now, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that in every podcast that I thought Johnson was terrible, for the record.
You've got a thing against Johnson, haven't you?
No. No, I haven't really.
Just so you know, guys, Dan mentions it all the time, how bad Johnson is. And
very unfairly.
I think he's all right. He has some bad games, and he had a bad game against City, but Dan's got this thing about, he's terrible. Terrible.
Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
He beat up my brother once. Never forgive him. No, I actually like Johnson, to be honest with you. And I really liked him a couple of seasons ago. I actually was like, he's going to be amazing. Well, he's amazing for us. I just think he's had too many injuries now. He loses the ball a lot, and I think he might benefit now. I said it in my last podcast with you, Greg. I think he might benefit now being able to be on the bench, come off the bench, and have random games here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might help keep his fitness up, as you say, and
exactly.
not get as injured as much. And he is a good player to have.
He's a good squad player.
There was talk about him. I was reading something about him leaving Liverpool, and I was thinking, no, he's a good player to have there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So.
Do you know my dad? Right. My dad's worse than me when it comes to slagging players off who aren't even that bad. And I always remember, and we'll leave with this anecdote, Greg. I always remember Dirk Kuyt, right, who was actually all right for us. He wasn't spectacular, but I loved him because he always done a job for us, didn't he?
Tried so hard all the time.
Yeah, exactly. 100% effort every time. And my dad used to slate him, even coming onto the pitch. So, like, my dad, we'd all be stood there and you come onto the pitch and you go, "You're shit! Get off!" And then we go like that, "Dad, it's not kick off yet. He's shit!" And then he'd score. And, like, everyone would celebrate and I'd look at my dad and he'd have that little look in his eyes as if to say, "Yeah, we can all score goals." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Proper vendetta against him. Anyway, but
so we've heard about your dad, your brother.
Yeah.
Is this LFCCast or Dan's Family Cast?
Well, I need to finish with talking about me nan and me gran and the bucket of Vindaloo. No, but anyway, my final thoughts, and I'll leave some with you before we go, Greg, is that I thought we were excellent today.
Yeah.
Did we even play today against Tottenham? I meant to say. I thought that we played well, we pressed well, and the future's looking bright. Greg?
Yeah. And guys, let us know what you think as well. Leave some comments. Do you disagree with us? Do you agree with us? What players do you think are going to be good this season? And please subscribe, because we haven't got many there yet.
Got loads. 3?
3, yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. Please leave a like and comment and subscribe, as Greg said. We've been LFCcast. You'll never walk alone. See you later.